its way through Congress. But is it a good idea to support an industry that appears to be thriving anyway? Joining us now to discuss is President of Americans for Tax Reform, Grover Norquist. Grover, we'll start there. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, there are lots of ways to help all industry. We should take the corporate rate from 21 down to 15, which is what Trump and the Republicans wanted to do. We only got to 21. Think of how much better the economy would be if we were at 15 or 10. That would be helpful. We could cut taxes in general. We could fully expense R&D. This is a targeted taxpayer dollar giveaway program. It'll be decided politically, not through the market. So there are just lots of things you could do to help the general economy, which helps shipbuilders. You could cut capital gains taxes on ships stored in the United States, so everyone would store their ships here if they had inventory. Instead, this is a Democrat bailout idea. Some Republicans say, oh, does this say against China in the bill? I guess I'm for it. Without thinking through, there are other things you can do to say, I'm disappointed in the way China is treating its neighbors and the Uyghurs and threatening us. So when people get in a panic, China, they tend to make bad decisions, do something, whatever. And of course, you get credit if you write a check to a chip company. You don't get personal credit if you cut taxes for everybody, and the chip companies are able to invest more. There's a lot of investments gone into chip companies now in the United States.
There's a lot of money in that business already. There are people making billions of dollars, which is why Rick Scott was talking about.
Exactly. And you're mentioning China and GOP lawmakers such as Rick Scott, Senator Rick Scott, slamming the bill, saying it sounds more like a pro-China bill that's going to cause more inflation. Let's take a listen to what the senator said.
A more than 1,000-page monster chock full of $250 billion in reckless spending and bad policy that gives the Biden administration a wide open door to push its terrible Green New Deal policies.
Yeah, that's interesting how he mentions there that Green New Deal, because, of course, we're talking about these semiconductors, which also play a big part, not just in our computers and devices, but also in clean energy.
Well, he had me at 1,000 pages. All you have to
do is... You change the channel.
Yeah, it's 1,000 pages. It's no good. Okay, nothing good happens after 2 in the morning. Nothing good happens in a 1,000-page piece of legislation. A good bill might be a couple pages. 1,000 pages, people are writing more special interest stuff into that. That's what takes all those pages. And of course, it's not about chips anymore. Chips is this thing that, we're going to do chips. And Schumer has been adding all sorts of other spending into it, giveaway programs to his favorite charities, all of it, much of it Green New Deal stuff, meaning doing things we already do now but less efficiently and more expensively because they're green. This is a real mistake. I hope the Republicans back up and say, we agreed to the 54, and maybe consider that. At a minimum, they should say nothing else. I wish they'd pass on the 54, but certainly all the add-ons are something that need to be just stopped. And you can't deal with the Democrats if you say, okay, here's the bill, and they get to add everything they want in, and somehow you're supposed to agree to the fatter bill when you'd agreed to a skinny one. I don't consider 54 billion skinny.
1,000 pages. Have me from 1,000 pages.
All right. Grover Norquist, thanks for joining us. And I know you're not going to be going to read those 1,000 pages right now.
Not ever.
Thank you for joining us.